In this video, we'll show you how to install the Flex Mount locking handbrake on the Traversa Transport wheelchair by Broda. Before you begin, gather the replacement handle, cable, brake kit, and armrests from Broda, a number 2 Phillips or Robertson screwdriver, a 4mm Allen wrench, and pliers or wire cutters. Start by placing the wheelchair on a flat, stable surface. Make sure it is clear of obstructions and locked in place using the foot brake. The handbrake system has 3 main parts: the brake handle, the cable that runs down the back of the chair, and the caliper connected to the brake drum. To remove the old handbrake, cut off the cable end cap. Depending on your Traversa model, your caliper may look like this, which will require both an Allen wrench and pliers or wire cutters. Or, if it looks like this, you will only need an Allen wrench. The installation process is the same for both styles. Remove the bolt at the caliper using a wrench or pliers to disconnect the cable and set the nut and bolt aside for reuse. Repeat this process on the other side of the chair. Next, remove the old brake handle from the push bar using a number 2 Phillips or Robertson screwdriver. Pull out the cable that you disconnected from the caliper. Keep the mounting hardware nearby for reassembly. Remove the 2 M5 screws from the securement bracket. Position the new lever on the push bar where the old one was mounted. Wrap the bracket around the 1-inch round tube and reattach the screws. Tighten securely, but do not over-tighten. Leave a small gap as shown here. Attach the new brake handle by tightening the screws in place. Then press the yellow detent pin button and insert the brake handle assembly into the armrest. Route the new brake cable along the frame, following the original path and making sure it does not rub or tangle. If the inner brake cable slips out of the protective cable housing during installation, slide the housing back over the cable and thread the cable back through the wheelchair frame to the bottom of the chair. Reattach the cable at the caliper and pass it through the small hole in the screw. Insert the screw through the caliper, thread the nut on loosely, then pull the cable tight while holding the caliper lever toward the front of the wheelchair. Tighten the hardware securely using a wrench or pliers. Follow the same process on the other side. Check that the brake pads are aligned properly with the rotor. Test the handbrake by engaging and releasing it. Flip the red tab up to place it in the hold position and confirm the wheelchair is held securely. Slide a new cable end cap onto the wire and crimp it securely using pliers. Next, install the updated Flex Mount compatible armrests by removing the old armrest top assembly. Insert the new armrest top at the desired height, making sure the overhang faces outward and the cover stays inward. Position your new Flex Mount handbrake where it is most useful, at the front of the armrest or back of the armrest on either side of the Traversa wheelchair. These positions make it much easier for operators to access. As always, the handbrake can also be positioned at the back of the chair by the push bar. The handbrake should hold the wheelchair firmly in place when engaged. Once these final checks are complete, the installation is finished. Your Traversa wheelchair is now equipped with the Flex Mount locking handbrake system and ready for use. Please contact our customer support team if you have any questions, and thank you for choosing Traversa by Broda.